Hello! Welcome to the stream! It's yours truly, the illustrious Fandom Peak, Chris Hashimoto, and today we have Genshin Impact. Hello everyone! How's it going? Hi Riding Sonic, hello Leia, hi Gale, hi Rex, welcome. We're Genshin Impact. I just got back from doing stuff, and I got back from doing stuff, sorry that the stream was delayed by 30 minutes. But yeah, what did we do last time? Last time, we went through prison. We made our way through prison. We did our tasks. And then we almost, I guess we helped out Lyney and Lynette. We kind of did our own thing. They did their own thing. We kind of worked together also. And then there's also Freminet. Freminet almost drowned and became a puddle. Lynette was sleeping, and then Lyney got really mad and triggered, and then tried to take out Risley, which didn't work. And then Risley showed us that the prison is actually just a plug for like a big hole in the ocean that will swallow the entirety of the fontaine if nothing's done about it. And then he also showed us that he's building Noah's Ark. That was cool. And yeah, he's building Noah's Ark. So that happened. And now I guess we'll just continue on. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Yeah. That happened. So now we're going to just like continue the story, see where it goes from there. We have to go back. Oh yeah, we have to make a decision now. So we have to decide whether we want to tell Lyney Lynette whatever Risley told us. That's the question. Can they be trusted with this knowledge? We're going this way? This way. Okay. Calamitous tread. We're gonna navigate. There we go. Let's continue watching the story. I forgot that you can actually walk off the edge in this game. This is not Honkai Star Rail. I almost walked off the edge. But yeah. Okay. Let's go see what's up with them. But yeah, sorry about delaying the stream. Some friends dragged me along to go to lunch, and I ended up having to stay with them, so I was being late. But it's okay, we're good.
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Maybe it calmed her down. I don't know.
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now.
Oh? What about him?
While I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Wow! Oh my gosh. Lynette must have supreme focus. Even when she's drugged out and sedated, she can still pick out what people are saying. Wow. Also, hi Manticore, welcome.
Must have been Risley and Sejuin.
Yeah, I heard one male voice and one female, so it should have been the two of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
It's prison,
So,
Freminet.
Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Oh, so we're gonna tell him.
Well, then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Feeling better now? Do we have a choice whether we're gonna tell Lyney or not?
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sejuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
You know, the fact that this is an open door place, I still wouldn't trust it.
Alright, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions.
Those questions
Firstly,
were?
why was Freminet affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Long lost.
He's good. He got that right on the first try.
So we're just gonna tell him?
That's our Lyney.
Let's get. Okay, I guess we don't get a choice then.
Wrisley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
Also, I just want to mention that you guys shouldn't be really be relaxed. You are technically 3 operatives of a criminal organization that are invading a that are like that are invading like basically government like not government property, like privately owned government, I don't know, something property. Whatever. You're trespassing on property, so I wouldn't be so too relaxed here. Who's your favorite girl character? Amber. 100% Amber.
What's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Wrisley is basically the king of a no-man's land.
Okay,
As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Wrisley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Wow.
Super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question.
Okay. He's really good at this guessing thing.
If Wrisley does
Just
have
like
a
me.
plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out.
I mean,
That
got
can't
muscle.
be the full extent of what he's doing.
I don't know. What's Cloran
There's
really gonna do
probably
to
a
help
secret
to help out,
passageway
though?
behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
Do we? I forgot. Okay, so I have no choice. I have to share it with Lyney Lynette. Okay.
I can't believe it.
Also, we have to emphasize that it's not time not time for
The
disputes.
sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Wrisley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Wrisley have known that?
Or
Maybe.
perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
I mean, he wasn't very aggressive
Yeah,
about it, so.
that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
I'll take it.
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you.
You're welcome?
If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Thanks.
You have my gratitude.
I mean, we're all blonde. We all have light hair, so I guess that makes sense.
Thank you for protecting Lyney when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
I mean, if I had a choice, I
Why
probably
are
wasn't
you
gonna
being
do it.
so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it. And now Paimon's hungry.
Paimon's hungry.
Of course. Why are you giving her that look? The food here is free.
You've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys
Nah,
another
hire and one welcome. Paimon's always hungry. What are they gonna do now?
I feel like I should try to become someone more capable of
Aw,
helping.
poor guy. He almost got
You're
dissolved.
incredibly helpful. Lyney thinks so too.
Yeah, you two are always telling me not to push myself, but aren't you just like that as well?
What a nice little family. Here we go. Alright. Okay. Gold blade. So, I love Mr. Rosalino. Mailroom and the fright scene infirmary. Alright, thanks. I mean, what's so bad about getting mixed up? Alright. So... I guess we just go now? I don't know. My brain's not working. My god, I'm slow sleep deprived. I need to get some sleep. But we have games to play. We have a stream to do. This is more important. And we have a Paimon to feed, more importantly. Alright. Alright. We have a Paimon who needs feeding. Also, I was like, why the food here is free, isn't it? Why did we give Paimon that looks like Oh well.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
I don't remember that voice being on the broadcast thing.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well.
Traveler and Paimon, over here.
Are you
Don't
here for dinner too, Miss Sijwin?
Don't spike our food, Cheese.
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Claren's dinner
Oh,
as
great.
well.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
You think she came from here?
What would you like to eat?
Huh? You can choose?
Yes, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Then I'll get the biggest portion you have to offer.
Me too. Don't forget Paimon.
No problem. Just leave it to me.
Paimon wants it. Paimon needs it. For you are bursting with flavor. When you choose this. Listen, she doesn't. Risley's a fan now. Genuinely tastes pretty terrible. Man, shakes.
So delicious.
These milkshakes taste awful. Free dinners are the absolute best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders? Wait a second. We did do plenty of work after all.
Paimon, you're always a freeloader.
Feeling full yet? How's the food?
Why did you set this up for us specifically? This doesn't feel good.
Delicious.
Squizzer, thank you.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
That's creepy. But okay.
Sijwin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
I still don't understand why she's a melee team who looks like a human.
You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Look who's talking, Paimon. Jesus.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Lyney and his siblings as well.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Claren is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Claren left, to make sure that Lyney wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother.
Wait, so if they sealed the pipes behind Claren, how did she get back out? Did she like knock on the door to get back through? Did she just break her way through?
Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were
Okay, there we go.
instructed
So
only
Miss
to open the
Claren,
door
they opened the door
once
for Miss Claren.
Had returned.
I wouldn't be
and
surprised
I
if she
was
busted
keeping
open
an
the
eye
door
on Mr. Lyney as
by
well.
kicking it open.
We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader.
His style? How many infiltrations have the Fortress of Marriage been? Actually, you know what? Considering, by the way, Risley talked last time, there's probably been quite a few, infiltrators actually.
Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervulette would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Darkness and chaos. That doesn't make any sense at all. It's hard to imagine Nervulette outside of his
Good night's
office.
rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
What about Miss Claren over there? Is she just sitting there? I wanna go talk to her. What's she up to? Hi there. How's the food here?
Grand.
Hi.
It's you two.
Yes,
How's
yes.
dinner?
It's all right. Miss Sijwin really put in a lot of effort.
So we
Unlike
heard
any
that
other
Risley
days.
invited you to come down to help, and you saved Freminet too. You sure work super fast.
Oh,
Hmm.
it was child's play.
Really? Not getting dissolved by magical water that will absolutely kill you is child's play. Great.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on side jobs.
I mean, hold on. No. Isn't the champion duelist's job to fight criminals? There can't be that many criminals to fight on a daily basis.
And why aren't you eating with Sijwin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sijwin was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Yeah. First time in a long time.
The childhood
First time
friends?
in a long time. So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
In the past, yes. You seem to be enjoying yourselves here.
This is technically a work trip for us, too.
Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
What do you mean by that? That's foreboding. Oh, and there she goes. I'm on left and the bird joined me. Alright. Turn to the dormitories. How many more days do we have to work here? I wonder. Alright, let's teleport back up. Alright. See what this goes. I wonder if we're almost out of the prison yet. Surely we're almost out of the prison by now, right? Then we can return to the surface world and start the 4.2 side quest. Or not side quest. Story quest. Yeah. Go, Lynette, run. She's such a good, like, exploration character. Although I did get Venti, and I was like, I think I honestly prefer Animo Traveler over Venti in some cases.
Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed.
I don't trust this.
Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yeah, I'm also getting there. Me, who slept like 2 hours last night. There she goes. She's just like A-posing on the bed. Oh my gosh. Wow, she really immediately fell asleep.
Delicious.
Here we go.
Paimon wants seconds. For
I can
free.
imagine that Paimon sleeps in like a T-pose. Good night, Paimon. Not even gonna tuck ourselves in, just gonna lie on top of the bed. Are we gonna see a dream?
Out of my way! Get out
I
of
see
my
a
way!
dream. Ooh.
What happened?
Hello, I don't
Why
speak
is
Russian.
everyone
Sorry.
running?
I don't know how to read that.
Oh,
My bad.
Something must have happened. Stop asking.
Stop asking. Uh-oh. Loran really wasn't kidding when he said
yelling?
something about the
Paimon still wants to sleep.
I'm on emergency. What's that sound? Come on, wake up. Maybe see what's going on. Pick her up like a How are you? I'm good. Thanks for stopping by, Carrick. Hello. Is this place leaking? Oh my god, it's the fire alarm. What's going on?
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
Run!
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
To be fair, there is no alarm blaring. I'd be scared too.
They're here! There you are!
You mean they're here?
Oh, thank
who is they?
goodness.
Oh, it's Quisto and Lavaroon, the two best people in this prison.
Lavaroon, do you
How
know
you
where
feeling?
you're
I'm
going?
feeling good.
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
That's not good. That's
Everyone
bad.
was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Uh-oh.
Hey, shut up!
Thank you.
Okay, whatever.
Shut
the
up!
point is, you should come with us.
Evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Whatever's happened must have happened down below. Oh no, isn't that the gate at the very bottom?
No, it can't be that thing.
Oh shoot, get it, run, 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 run!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke. You two just go and get out. Go on without us.
Live, Quisto and Lavaroon! You're too good for this world!
Hey, hey! Be careful!
You too! Oh my god, I don't want them to die. They're my favorite characters.
Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Go, 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 go! Go to the office.
Attention,
Everyone's running.
please evacuate upwards and outwards,
To the out!
upwards and outwards.
To the elevators, everyone!
If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to
gosh.
move as far outwards as
Oh
possible.
my gosh, this is scary. It's for you. Thanks? Thank you for the flowers. Sorry, I'm being YouTuber today, but if I could, I would do something. I don't know. Hello. Oh, go to the forbidden zone. Oh shoot, he left the door open. Uh-oh. What's going on? The needle's rising.
They're here.
Just like I said.
Uh-oh. Let me try to get out. You guys should not. You guys should not be
You're
here.
just in time. But be ready to run.
Uh-oh. He's ready to fight. Gates are opening. What are you trying to do? Leave, you're gonna get dissolved. Oh, he's gonna freeze it. Ah! Won't hold for long. Risley, run, please. You're gonna get dissolved.
Three, two, one.
Oh shit. Run, 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 run! Oh wow.
This won't hold it for long. Find Lynette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Uh-oh. Victim sentence.
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
It's primordial seawater. It dissolves any person it comes
The
into
gate.
contact to, as long as they're
How long do you
from
think it'll hold?
Fontaine.
That depends on us.
What's Claran gonna do? I mean, Risley can freeze it, but what can Claran do? No offense to her, I'm sure she's girl bossing around, but... Uh-oh. Not good at all. Nevertheless, please, we need help! That's not just like acid. It pretty much is. Except it only works on people from a certain...
Why are you here?
Except it only works on people from a certain, place. So basically, it's like... Yeah. Watching an action movie, it really is. What an escape! Holy crap, that was
Traveler,
tense.
I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
Oh?
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay, you can explain everything else to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Never let get down there. Okay, we have somewhere to go now. Ooh, shit. Okay, let's switch up my party. No, let's look at this for now. Okay. So I gotta go to the Opera House. Okay. Let me switch my party up to fit our thing now. Oh, I hope Lyney and Lynette got out. Okay. I hope they're okay. Uh-oh. Who else could we bring? I don't know who to bring.
My mind is completely blank.
These
I need to
people.
get out and unwind.
Let's go, these
All
people.
is accounted for. Let's move out.
Alright, to the Opera House. Oh my gosh, okay. wait, why is Frida meeting with the knave? Oh, they're probably talking about child, aren't they? Okay. This can't be good. Oh, that's not good. I see Fatui are all around here and the guards.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Nervalet has left instructions. Please follow me.
Oh, good thing we were
While
been
I'm sure he's
especially
already
in.
explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
I will do my best. I've heard about Atomic Heart, but I don't think I should play on stream. It's not my kind of style. 17 animal art. I might not even use enough to. Oh yeah, no, he's like the god of wind. So yeah, he's also a drunkard. Uh-oh. Farina, don't get nervous. Oh, she's blushing.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Hello.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler.
Wow, she's wearing
I have
some
heard much
high
of your accomplishments. I am the knave, one of the 11 Fatui harbingers.
Okay, what happened? So, who was... My question? Who was Scaramouche replaced by? The knave, head of the House of Hearth, and the Lyney's sibling's father. Certainly does not seem to be easy to deal with. Greetings.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Okay.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time.
Mm-hmm.
See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply
it's cake.
adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here,
16 slices.
why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
It tastes like. She didn't find me enough, but that can't be all there is to her. The knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's quite tasty. I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said
I'll have to get
was
some
on
ice
the
cream
mark
from
after all.
you
Do share a taste in desserts with Farina.
You know what? Based. I'm not gonna tell you to go commit a felony, but as your decision. Have a good one, Essence. Thanks for stopping by. I should have no reason to say something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
He's... I have faith in his abilities.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked... certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
That's one way of putting it. He looks quite nervous. There's some kind of bad blood between her and the knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Neuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never
Neuvillette must be
imagined
strong.
he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Neuvillette.
I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
We're not. Why do you say that like we've
But
met before?
I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Yes, yeah. What about it?
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Vision still works?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirabede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
That we don't really know. Wide open. Paimon, let me do the talking.
The fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. There's also no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
That is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf.
Tanya, no!
Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house. Is it something like that?
Huh. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her. Maybe try to distract her from Freminet. Uh-oh. That's not good. Good to me, yeah.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded. Huh?
Okay.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Uh-oh. Earthquake.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Freminet.
Huh?
That's not good.
I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
That's not good. Uh-oh. What's going on in the fortress right now? Oh, it's cracking.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Go, Nervalette, please! Do something!
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Y'all gonna insult him right now? There it goes. I would run if I were you, Rising Flare. Oh, well, there goes that. Go! Go, Nervalette, go! I don't know what he's doing, but go! You got this!
Day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled, and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury
Oh my god, he's
would
girl
unleash
boss right now.
endless catastrophe.
Seal it! Hell yes!
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Wow. You mean the sentence? To take out the entirety of Fontaine's people? Oh my god, he girl bossed his way through that. So we're gonna put the sluice gate on top of that to make sure it doesn't burst forth again?
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Yo, we're making bets?
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
You sound so angry. You made a bet? On my watch?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
You didn't tell anyone, did you,
Shouldn't
Cloran?
you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I mean, you do live in a no man's land, in a prison with no Well, like, no, that doesn't like contain actual laws, so I mean, sure.
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke.
It wasn't a joke.
Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you.
There goes safe Farina.
I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, that was some really bad timing. Like, he had to go, Snurvilla had to go, like, take care of Farina and deal with this, the hatch breaking at the same time. Oh my gosh.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house.
Oh, she's
Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
Uh-oh.
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontainian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland.
Oh, she's angry now.
But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
Uh-oh.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now.
Oh, it's getting heated now.
Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
Oh.
Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Wow. Doesn't act like your usual self. He's actually seriously refuting the Knight's accusations.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
Uh-oh. Is that a lie? She really not tell us. She was so full of conviction and confidence right now. Now she's deflated like a pop balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
Okay, yeah, she's lying.
I see. As a god, the proof of
She's
your
laughing.
labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
Well, you got you there.
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
Uh-oh.
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Wouldn't it just be to, you could have just said to evacuate everyone to evacuate all Fontanians as fast as possible to other nations.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal?
Oh my gosh, you said the thing! You said the thing!
And what do you plan to do
Hello.
with the
Also,
massive
hello!
amounts
Hi,
of
Ava.
indemnity
Also, hi,
that has
Ava.
accumulated
Thank
over
you.
the years?
The oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
Uh-oh. Farina really doesn't know.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Lyney tried to investigate the oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side.
She has
Oh,
right
very
fingertip.
well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
I'm good. How many times I can speak about? I don't even know what Neuvillette's task was. I had to guess he probably went down to deal with the searching primordial sea. Can he really deal with it all by himself? Is Farina being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
I think I'm good.
You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
I'm good. We try to change topic and bring up a number of less significant manners, while the atmosphere of the gun becomes more relaxed. I didn't get to read that.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
Feeling from privatization is in everyone's hearts. I don't.
If it's on my tea table.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering
Can the cake
to Miss
even
Farina's
think?
tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Uh-oh.
Mind
Where's
seeing me
Neverlet,
off,
please?
traveler. We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Of course.
Paimon's coming too.
Uh-oh. Somehow I've got a bad feeling about this.
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that?
You know why I'm looking at
Is
you like
something the
that.
matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
Well, yeah. Good luck with that, Farina. I don't really know what to say about that. Jesus Christ. What the heck? Alright then. Hello, Miss Knave. Well, that happened. Yeah, that was not a success at all. Neverlet, please hurry back. We need you and your infinite wisdom. Okay, well, wait, why am I by myself? This seems ominous, but okay. I'm the only character in my own party. Well,
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
yeah.
That's what Paimon thought.
What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
I didn't think that's what you want to talk about.
Do I look like an irresponsible father to you?
I mean, not really.
The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children.
Well, you're welcome.
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
Well, she likes she's proper.
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Lyney, Lynette, and Freminet are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
Oh god, I hope they're okay.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them. Especially Lyney.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Lyney's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me.
Very insightful
By
of
the
you.
way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina? You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily.
I suppose
Allow
you.
me to share my
I suppose you are right
perspective
about
with
that.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he
He's got a
say
deep
he was
voice.
coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
Yes, he has caused a lot of trouble with literally trying to destroy a country on a whim. So
I...
Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself.
And the cake, the sweets on that table, huh?
I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
I mean, out of all the Archons we've actually met, which one of them are actually working? I mean, let's see here. Venti basically just lets his people do whatever he wants. He's just a bard that does whatever he wants. Zhongli literally left what? Zhongli literally like said, "Hey, I'm just gonna leave my position as Archon. I'm gonna fake my own death so I can just be human, and we're gonna leave it in the hands of my people." Although he was like a very hardworking Archon before. What? The Raiden Shogun actually, I mean, besides her real personality actually, like, you know, being a shut-in, her, what? She actually did take measures to actually run her country, so she is, I guess she does run her country. Nahida was locked up, and her people hated her until, like, recently, so I guess now she runs the country. And I guess Farina's just kind of a celebrity, yeah.
Oh?
So that's not a very good track
Over
record.
here, you little critter, you.
Also, who is that? Is that? Oh, that's. Oh, okay. So that's Arkino. God damn, Jesus. Wow. Farina, she's just there, and no one's like, "Hey, that woman looks a little bit suspicious."
You
couldn't
dare
look
to
more
run from
suspicious.
me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
Man.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon.
He's powerless.
In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
And you not know this.
What are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
Wow.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after.
She must be a really weak god.
Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Freminet dares not mention this incident to anyone.
Because if you did, then it would reveal that she's weak as a god.
Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Freminet quietly cried alone.
Oh, they
She
were
was so
watching her?
scared that she could not
The
sleep
heck?
that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Iudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article.
He's super powerful, so
I
fingers
have to
crossed.
find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the
What did I
fortress
say?
of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
He bribed? Uh-oh.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
I'm afraid so.
He's telling us all of this? This is not idle gossip.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities.
Well, thank God that Child just running off and doing his own thing worked out for
Set
us,
up
I
a
guess.
meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette.
His first name Iudex or something?
And
Or?
I have an
Oh,
additional
is
mission.
this, I thought
for you
Iudex was his
three.
title.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Freminet and Iudex Neuvillette.
That's convenient.
The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lyney and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
So, it was a facade from the beginning. Man, this is getting good now. The Free doesn't want to suspect.
You should know the rest. Lyney's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
We're actually working with the Fatui. This is crazy.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Freminet herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
I didn't even know it was you.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Freminet. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
I just come to that conclusion.
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves.
You telling me that
Whether
Venti
Iudex
conducts himself like a real
or
Archon?
Freminet, neither fits the bill.
I can't
It's
imagine
hard
that
to
Venti
imagine either of them as the Archon.
acts like a real
Of
Archon.
course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss
Yeah, it's like, what the
regarding
hell?
the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves.
Man, Fontainians have the Fontainians have no choice but to save themselves. You should ask the people of Lelia. That they basically had to do that themselves. They could probably give you some tips.
Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
Wow. Alright, well.
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together.
There he is! There's our girl boss man! Nicolette?
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Maybe not in front of the Fatui. But also, this is certainly the most friendly we've been with the Fatui. Hope she didn't. Now I'm kind of hoping that the knave doesn't stab us in the back. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she did, though. I never let.
Neverlet, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for protecting Freminet.
Maybe ask what happened down there?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As for what happened on our side, we kind of got into a yelling match. I felt like that was very bad, but yeah.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Freminet. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions, man?
Permission granted.
You have enough power to force back the primordial sea. Does mean you have some deep connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though.
I mean, that was actually... that wasn't our part. But,
You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about
It was actually the
something
knave
else.
asking
We won't
us,
try
but
to
yeah.
force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
Of course, Paimon would say that.
If by the phrase "you guys" you are referring to Freminet and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
Did you manage to protect those that need to be defended?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and
It's
suffering.
getting good now. It's always getting good.
And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Wow.
Why is it raining all of a sudden?
Uh-oh. Clear sky is suddenly filled with dark clouds. Rain becoming heavier. Light rain turning into a downpour. Just before, Nicolette has mentioned a sense of grief. Thinking back on that legend, what Freminet said that a dragon of water once resided in a fontaine. Well, every time it weeps, skies will cloud up and pour out rain. Wait, you can't be.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
He's a dragon.
And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what? Huh?
There he goes.
Please do not be so surprised.
He's a dragon. Freminet?
Freminet?
Neverlet, are you listening?
He's blanked out. His old man ears aren't working.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right?
That's his title.
Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
I would explain his lizard eyes.
Of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret.
Definitely. Paimon's not gonna blab it at all.
Something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Oh?
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress...
He's girl boss. He's
then
slaying out
since
here.
Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood.
Really?
They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
Really? Huh.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragons... So the Archon's power is based on the
The
dragons?
dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history.
Wow.
In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me.
Wow.
Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
In fact, that'd be a bad... I feel like that'd be bad if he got back his
can't solve
powers.
it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with
Like
me
paperwork.
at a later time.
And... presiding over
Just go
court
right ahead.
cases.
There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried.
Can we just go in and out of as we please now? I mean, I don't think that's how that works. We can't just go in and, I mean, I guess we can go on a visitation if it's a prison, but sure. Sure, see you later, Neverlet.
We'll see you another time.
See you later, Mr. Girl Boss. Oh my god, he is bossing it up out there. Out of the eons. Where did Farina go? Now it rains. Everything is sad now. Huh. Moments of spite. The crisis has been averted for now. You decide to return to the Fortress of Meripede to see how everyone's doing. Oh my gosh, it's time. Oh my god, it's starting. The pressure's getting turned up now. This is getting, okay, I'm sorry. This is getting really good. This is getting really good. I'm really excited now. Okay. What are we doing? Let me like use some of my my resin so it doesn't cap out. Oh my gosh, this is starting to really get good. Sorry you guys can't typically see my live reactions on my face because I'm not BT3 right now. I'm just PNG tuber. But I assure you, god damn, I am excited. Oh my god. Here we go. Also, let me get these. Let me get my expeditions characters. Hello. This one. This one. This one. Okay. Then and official. Okay. There we go. It's time. Let's claim this. Okay. Okay. Back to the Fortress of Meripede, where hopefully we don't die. Okay. Let's head back. Happy to hear it. Yeah. Also, hi Ren, welcome. Oh my god, I'm getting really excited. This is so much fun. This is really getting, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, because we're just kind of watching cutscenes, but I'm getting really excited now. Oh my gosh, my two favorite people in this prison, Laveroon and Quisto. The greatest duo. Thank God you guys
are back?
Thank God they're here. Yeah!
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Nah.
Huh? No, not at all.
Ah, and here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
Really?
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
So are you.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
So, is this the part where we tell them?
There's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
I love these two. Their voice acting is so good.
They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Sure, the wild Welcomeers just must have skyrocketed in quality recently.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Yeah! I won't be around that much, but God, I love these two. Alright, so what's up next? We've got... Oh, we can just head into the office now. Let's go talk to Risley. Why not? That seems like it's pressing. Hey, Mr. Risley, did you fix the shit that's going down here? Yeah. Everything all right down here? Okay. Huh? Eh? What? Oh, down. Okay, wait. Here we go. We gotta go check on that gate for ourselves. Oh, hey! You two, who are building Noah's Ark.
Courier? Miss Seishween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
And go eat.
That's no excuse for... Huh?
Oh, they're taking care of each other.
It's you two.
Aw, they're getting along.
Lurleen, we're back!
Yay!
Hello there.
It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
You sound very calm about that, but I guess it's a good sign. We're fine, thanks.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
Okay.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
Because it requires that you go into the Duke's office.
I mean,
calm
the
before storm.
infirmary
Yeah,
does make it
it's
easier
gonna.
for you to
It's really
slack
just like the
off.
calm before the storm.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Wow.
Not at all!
Yo, you guys should stop teasing them about that.
Courier, the rumors about us are literally everywhere now. Please do something about it.
But it's not like I caused them by myself. All right. I'll try to do something about it when I can find the time.
Just argue in like public more, like literally like get into a fight. I guess I don't know. That'll probably dispel all your rumors. Going straight for the throat. No, seriously, Jesus Christ, Paimon. You can't leave them alone. Like, come on, like. Yeah, give them some privacy at least. I hate it. Don't you hate it when like people are like, hey, when you go to the friend a lot, and then the other people are like, hey, we ship you guys together. I always hated that. Not really hated that, but I was like, I always thought that was really weird. Back in high school, it's like, why are you shipping us together? We're literally just friends. Hi, Miss Siegeween. Oh, not us, but like switch, like shipping people together. I never really understood it. Hi. How's it going?
Still doing all right? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry, both doing great. I wouldn't be too worried. The primordial seawater can't hurt me.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it?
A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage.
Don't ship real
Monsieur
people. It's
Neuvillette
weird, I
paid us a
agree.
visit.
Yeah.
It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being.
I also feel weird about like people shipping like VTubers, or like even like streamers and like their fan art, because it's like, I mean, they're real people though. Like if it's like fictional characters, it's okay. I mean, like they're not like real, but like VTubers and like not just VTubers, like other streamers, it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's really weird, you know?
Oh, of course. We must also thank you for the help you provided.
Yeah.
How did Neuvillette know that he was needed here?
We told him.
Well, Monsieur Neuvillette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright.
Bombshell Bros.
If you're not too
So good.
pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days.
Okay.
Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Wolsey get your meals prepared.
Oh my god, she's so sweet. Even though she did try to trick us that one time, she seemed pretty evil. She's so sweet.
Opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
You missed my smiles or you missed my facial muscles? Because I would rather keep my facial muscles, Siegeween. Please don't take my facial muscles. Oh my god. Oh, Siegeween, I don't think she's very devious. You know what? Everyone has a dangerous side, you know? I gotta admit, I got a dangerous side too. And you know what? We love her for it. No, okay, she has a bit deep, yeah. I feel like she would like secretly like commit like a devious lick or something in her free time when no one's watching. You know? Alright. Ooh, alright. Back to the infirmary. I wonder if Lyney and Lynette are alright. I do hope they are alright. There they are! Were you guys sitting here the whole time during the emergency?
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
Dude! This place almost got, like, covered in primordial seawater. All of you almost got turned into puddles! And you're still here in the infirmary? God damn!
A bare-teethed cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Oh my god, you know what?
Paimon.
He's trying to cheer up his brother.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like
we
you're
love
recovering
every
nicely,
single person.
Freminet.
We love Lyney, we love Lynette, we especially love Freminet.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support.
Look at this boy.
Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorant in person.
Good for
How
you!
did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
Also, I just realized, on like Freminet's like clothing, right? Like, so you know how like I think his shirt's supposed to be like a sailor's shirt, right? Like a sailor's outfit, and it has like the big white collar that goes into the the ascot. Is that collar made of metal? It looks like metal rivets, right? Wait. Is his shirt made out of like freaking metal?
She didn't want to stress you out.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
all. She's right, and it's best not
He has
to
a
dwell
metal
on it.
collar on.
Yeah.
I guess he is wearing a diving
But
suit.
check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
Oh.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a lot.
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
That's such a good voice acting. Paimon, like, it was as if Paimon suddenly understood, like, what that meant. Yeah. I think there's some clothes and ornaments that have metal highlights. Ooh. I had to get me some clothes like that.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic.
Yay!
You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Yay!
Father is very capable and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lyney was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
He's like, wait a second, hold on!
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Hey,
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
I mean...
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
In a prison? You know what?
Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
You know what? Goals. You know what? I want to be carefree enough to hold a tea party in prison.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
I will take that. I love tea and snacks. Okay. Talk to Risley. Risley time, baby. Alright. Hello, Mr. Worldwide. Let's go talk to him. Is there a place I can teleport quicker? I guess I can teleport here. Okay. Risley. 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 So I have this. What's this option? Basically blue wild creature. A burb? No, this is a event. Want me to find a burb? I think it might be a burb. Okay. Da 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 da. Risley? Hi.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
I mean, don't a lot of the inmates stay down here?
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
I guess we love prison now.
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
He has business in the overworld.
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
That's one way to put it, yeah. I just like, oh my gosh, I want to describe a place as a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere now. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
What was that?
He sure sounds super busy.
Of course he is.
Miss Clorant
He basically
has left
runs
as
this
well.
country.
She also took her gift from Miss Sigewinne.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
You know what?
Well,
It
it's
works.
Nervilette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies.
I just want to know, where did Sigewinne get lipstick in a place like this? There's no way that a prison community has would want. There's a market for beauty products in a prison community, right?
Oh, and I have some
Am I
gifts
right?
here for
Or-
you
I
as
don't
well.
know.
Are these from Sigewinne too?
I hope so.
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Okay, good.
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
That's one way of saying we can stay here for longer.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
I was saying for you were complaining so much about the prison food, Paimon.
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Okay. So we can just come and go now? Wow. I guess we just... Man! Free housing is great! Even if it does mean we're serving... Man, this is the friendliest prison I've ever been in. I can see why people don't want to leave now. Wait, so... Are people forced... I guess people aren't forced to leave, right? Do you think people, like, leave the Fortress of Mirapede, decide that they don't like it up there, and then commit a crime just to get back down here? I don't know, man. It's dorming time. That's just really funny to me. Okay. Here we go. Alright, well, I guess since, we know that Lyney Lynette are safe, we can put them back on the party. Alright.
We'll be a traveling magic troupe.
Traveling magic troupe.
Time for afternoon tea.
Tea. Okay. Run! Who needs a healer? Maybe I'll put on Kokomi as a healer or something, I don't know. Okay. Now, we are. Alright.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It's like we regained our freedom, even though we're still in a prison.
Being free sure feels pretty special now.
We have the freedom to stay here. Hey, Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true. Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
Yeah!
It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
We're the best adventurers ever. Now, I'm so ready for this to be the calm before the storm, and we wake up, and then the whole world is going to shit.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward.
That means you also have to do commissions in your part.
Just the thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary.
I don't think the primordial seawater would affect us
Safe
though.
now, right?
It'll be fine, so don't worry, Paimon.
All right then. Good night to you, traveler.
I should get some good sleep. Good night to you, Paimon. And then shit happened. Oh, is the vision acting up? Vision's acting up. Alright. It's time. It's childhood time. Is it worldwide? It's the narwhal. Oh, it's big! Where is he right now? Quest completed. Ooh. Ah. Now I can. Constellation. There we go. Next day. The magical Leo. It's a magical Leopterodon, Charlie. Oh my god. I forgot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Masquerade of the Guilty. I'm finally onto the 4.2 quest. Oh, let's do it. I'm so ready. Wait till next day. Alright. Oh my god, I'm so ready. This is gonna be so good. Alright, 8 a.m. This is getting really good now. I'm so excited. Ah! Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Return to the dormitories. what do you mean I'm returning? I just woke up. Some time has passed since the incident in the Fortress of Merpeed, and your sentence here is almost finished.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life.
We don't have to work anymore,
Wait
do
a
we?
sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today?
Have we just gotten...
Today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Merpeed! Come on! We've got to go complete the release procedures now!
Man, do we really, like, hey, yeah, man, prison is great. I mean, you know what? Free housing and food, I'll take it. But in this day and age, when, like, housing costs freaking, like, tons, I'll take it. I'll be honest, y'all. For when the time comes when I have to, like, when I get a job and have to, like, get housing, I have no plans for actually, like, finding a house. I'm just gonna fucking, like, my plan for housing right now is to literally inherit my parents' house because housing just costs so much. Like, I have no plans to buy a new house unless I get, like, somehow get really successful.
Please sign here.
And I refuse
This document will
to
be effective
get the
immediately
funds
upon
to
signing,
buy a
and you
house
may
by
exit the
stealing.
Fortress of Merpeed via the regular
I
channels.
have to do it in an honest way because I'm an honest thief.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and... Huh?
That's not good.
What's happening?
You okay? Earthquake. Having a mansion is hard to maintain it. I know, I bet, right?
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
Oh, wait. Okay, we're good. Like, okay, yeah, no. I've heard of friends who, like, where, like, they have, like, a really small family, but they end up buying, like, a mansion. And the house just feels really empty because there's so much big space, and then, like, there's not enough people to, like, hold it. Like, I don't know, to live in it. I wouldn't want to buy a mansion. I just want to stay in a small house. I'm not gonna buy a house, but I'd like to buy an apartment. I think, like, just having a living space of your own would be great, you know? I'd like an apartment someday, but even, like, apartments cost a whole bunch nowadays. Like, and the fact that you can't really own the apartment, you have to, like, keep paying rent over and over. So, I don't know, yeah. If I ever have to get a house, I'm just gonna inherit my parents' house, honestly. Yeah, just a side tangent, just because housing costs so much. Ugh. Yeah. I couldn't maintain a mansion even if I wanted to. By myself, no way. I'd have to get, like, at least, like, at least 10 people living in it.
Let's go ask the Duke.
Yeah. That sluice gate may not be opening again. Mentioned because our question hatch is so hard, it's the only way to contain it. Most of it. In that case, you get a storage warehouse. It's probably way cheaper. But yeah, I've seen a lot of mansions, so. Alright, Risley, what's going on? Talk to me, bro.
Your Grace?
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
We heard a tremor.
What was with that earthquake just now?
I mean, are we over a front line?
The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface.
Huh?
Over the years of serving as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
Yeah. Hopefully.
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh. You've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened.
Did Child, like, get back?
By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Yeah!
Wait, seriously?
Actually, today's the day we say goodbye to the fortress.
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
We were just about to.
Yep.
I guess we already did.
You two. Are you leaving now?
I miss Siege Ween.
That's right! Today is our last day in prison! But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice!
Oh my gosh, Paimon actually survived prison. A lot of people help us out.
Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now!
Yeah,
Well, then
that's
be
how a lot of
sure
people
to
play.
come back and visit.
I think a lot of people
I'll miss you.
feel the same about Fortress of Millipede. Thank you.
If you've
Thank you, Miss
signed the release
Siegeween. I'll pull for
papers,
you
then
when
you're
you
free to
come
go.
out.
The guards will escort you out.
Yeah.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Really? Man.
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Yeah, you're just joking. I actually mean it.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
No, that's alright. It's not like we'll never see each other again.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
Were you complaining about it before?
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
No guarantees. I may or may not be a phantom thief, so as long as I don't get caught, we're good.
Samaritan is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Nervalet was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia.
Yeah.
You're going to see Monsieur Nervilette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your
I'm sure I
regards
will.
will do, no?
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Go to the Palais Mermonia and every single one of them is a Fatui member now. That would be kind of horrifying. Alright, time to go to the Palais Mermonia. Alright, we're back. We're back, Nervalet. Did you miss us? And Farina, did you miss us? I really hope Farina's still alive. She didn't get assassinated like last time. Jesus. Alright. Also, really weird that the Fatui were just spying on Farina, although I guess it's kind of their job. Okay. Here we go. Not here. Alright. Nervalet, we're back and we're out of prison. We are now legally no longer criminals. Even though I am a criminal, but I'm not legally a criminal.
With activity today.
Yeah.
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Nervalet did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Why was that halt so much deeper than everything else here? It was like, HALT! Oh, that's just you two. Goodbye. Thanks. Wow.
Excuse me. Would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Thank you, Sadine. Bye-bye. Bye, little fairy creature.
Busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
Yeah. I hope it's a good kind of busy, not a bad kind of busy. Nice very smooth transition. Hello.
Oh, you've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first.
Yes?
In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
You don't know their name?
That's alright, we just ate.
I guess we did, huh?
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
Yeah, Paimon, you can take a nap in the couch. Oh? Just gonna sit there while he... Oh, you're just sitting there, like, staring at him?
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Okay.
Are you done with your work?
You're just sitting there staring at him doing
Yes,
his work?
sorry to
that'd be
keep you
awkward.
waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you have managed to complete all the release paperwork.
Yes.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
You're in Paimon till Nerva. Everything that happens to you since the Primordial Sea incident, and you're
A massive whale.
and going on about
Do
the
you have
child.
any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the Primordial Sea.
Is it
A
biologically
whale of that
impossible?
size
Or...
and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Well, good thing he's immune to it.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? And is he okay?
Well, he's not from Fontaine, so he won't dissolve. Also, my... Hold on. My, It would appear that my... That my... controller isn't working right now. But if my controller turned itself off. There we
Most
go.
people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there
You
myself.
fell back into the abyss, maybe? I'm going to ask you about.
Yes. What is it?
What was that tremor we felt earlier?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too!
Hmm.
We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have
That was
just
all because we
received a
don't know how-
report about this
Yeah.
particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago.
Oh.
The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an
Not the
alarming rate.
Poisson!
The water
We're
level?
gonna say Poisson now.
Oh no! What about all the people there?
Ah, shit.
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole
yeah.
phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial
Also,
seawater,
does Child need to
the
eat?
situation in Poisson may
He's
be
been
much
down there for
worse than
like
it appears.
over probably like 2 months now. Is he like? Is he good? Like?
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her.
Yes, me and Debo, Sula's headquarters is there.
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to
Alright.
ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
Like a plan.
There's no time to lose. Let's get going.
Go save
Please
Navia.
be careful.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Poisson. The land of fish. I mean, Poisson literally means fish, right? Are any of us ever good? I mean, maybe. Probably. If you consider yourself to be good, I guess you're good. Here?
Oh no! What happened here?
It looks the same. Everything looks the same, Paimon. It looks about as wrecked as it usually is. Oh, okay, never mind, take it back. The buildings seem to be in pretty rough shape now. Nobody around. Were they all dissolved? No, let's not assume the worst yet.
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
It's probably alright. For Navia and Poisson. Navia? I just jumped off instead of taking the bridge down. Yeah. If anything, everyone probably evacuated at this point.
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
They probably evacuated, honestly.
What will I ever do now?
Hi.
Look, there's someone on the roof over there.
I like how the name is Disaster.
Stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
I like how it was. His title was Disaster Victim M, like Disaster Victim Male. I think they couldn't have given him a name.
All right.
Yeah, look at him.
Just hurry.
Is he okay? Can we help?
I'm not young anymore.
Desiree's
How will I
father.
survive on my own?
Oh no.
My Desiree!
Oh no. Oh no.
He looks pretty sad.
My leg! My leg! How could this have happened? It hurts!
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
So it looks like a natural disaster hit this place. Oh man. Oh well, there's our girl boss. She's alright.
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there. Hey, Navia, are you okay?
Hi. Hello. Oh, she's probably busy sending out community rules too to help everyone. He looks mad right now. He looks upset.
You're here.
Hi.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Poisson.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
Uh-oh.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right. You'll be in charge.
Oh man, this is getting real now.
I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Right. Allow me to explain.
This is getting real now. This is... Oh my gosh.
A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in the waterways. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere.
What happened to the audio mixing? Why is it suddenly really quiet?
The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water, leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Yeah, it's
They were
not,
all
it's not
dissolved.
It's,
Those who realized
it
what
really
was happening started
no.
to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights.
What am I telling you? Handrails! Sorry, I shouldn't say that right now. That's insensitive, but...
The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
this is getting a little bit real
It was
now.
quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
You're supposed to work.
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
This is good, aren't we? Oh no.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
No. Not Melucent Silver. No! No!
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
Oh?
I'll be right there.
No, not the tube. No. No!
Sorry, I need to go for now.
They were so cool! Oh my. Oh no, not Melucent Silver.
Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Come on, really? No. Aw. They were girl bossing so hard though. Here's what and face marred.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Sure.
Huh? Right now?
I understand.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh god damn it. I gotta go finish. Okay, come on. Wait. Well, I gotta go do this quest real quick. Alright, well. I will go do that for a moment. Give me a second. Alright, well. Also, who's your favorite character in Fontaine? This person. Anyways. It's getting really sad. Alright. Can I put this quest on hold for now and then just do the other one? Alright, let's do this. Hi, Lynette.
You took your time.
Yup.
Sorry, I bumped into the Traveler and Charlotte en route, and we ended up chatting for a while.
It's been a while, Lynette. We're working as Lyney's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom Weasel.
The Phantom Weasel. This quest called the reappearance of the Phantom Thief, or the Phantom Thief's reappearance, and I'm just like, you know what?
Thank you. It's good to have you.
You know,
helping.
they have Phantom Thieves.
So what's the
Genshin
situation?
Impact now.
Have you seen Gemma?
I love it.
Nope. I've been here a while, and she still hasn't shown up.
How bizarre. Maybe it was bad intel. Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting. Traveler, Paimon, let's go ask around.
Hi. Hello, Balthazar. Let's finish this
Excuse me, good
this
sir.
area.
Do you by any chance know a Gemma?
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiance? Sure I do. What's this
Caesar
about?
was the quote-unquote Phantom
I'm just
Weasel.
trying to get a hold of her because I need her help with something.
Who was the Phantom
I heard
Thief?
she comes here a lot.
Apparently he died 10
Yeah,
years
she
ago.
does. Poor thing. It's no secret why either. She's heartsick. Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week to clean his grave. Often she just sits there in front of his headstone, lost in thought. Sometimes she talks to herself. I asked her what she was doing once. She said she wanted to speak to him again. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there, telling her fiancé all about how her life is going.
And she's been doing this ever since Caesar passed away? Oh, so 10 years. Wow. Their love must have been really strong.
Aww.
I'll bet. Caesar's reputation fell apart after his identity was revealed, so no one else visits his grave. Gemma's the only one who still thinks about him after all these years. I don't know if the mind lives on in the waters after death, but if it does, I'm sure Caesar must be grateful to have someone who...
Well, I
remembers
mean, I
how
think it
far-
does, so...
If I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma. Her fiancé was a low-life crook. He doesn't deserve someone like
slow life, I'll have you know.
Anyway, all of that said, she's running later than usual today. Normally, she'd be sitting in front of his grave by now. I wonder if she's okay.
Man, normally this woman would be at this gravesite by now. Jesus, all right.
Well, that's everything I know, I'm afraid. You might have more luck asking some other people.
How often are you at the grave to know at this graveyard
Alright,
to know
well,
that
thanks for sharing
she's
all
here
of
at this
with
time?
us. We'll keep asking around.
Like, how do you know that? They would move on someday. How often do you hear that she knows that you know when she's usually around here?
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead?
I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying around nowadays. I can never tell what's true and what isn't.
Fact check it.
But what if, just hypothetically, I mean, what if this weasel's the real deal and Caesar was framed?
Uh-oh.
Called it. Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself, you know what? This guy's been set up. The Caesar I knew was a good guy. He gave balloons to children on the street, for Pete's sake.
That's the
What,
Caesar
are we
you
supposed
knew.
to believe that he was a balloon thief or something? Give me a break.
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news? You were all, oh, that gosh darn lousy son of a, you think you know a guy, or words to that effect.
So, I love that
did I
voice
say
acting.
that? I don't seem to recall.
He always wants to be in the right. Don't
Hello
interrupt.
there. Sorry for disturbing you, but I couldn't help but notice you were discussing the Phantom Weasel.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually quite interested in this topic as well, but we're struggling to get to the bottom of it. Do you think you could spare a moment to tell us a little bit about Caesar?
Mm-hmm.
You've come to the right people. Yep, I was there. Back when Caesar used to perform magic tricks on the street.
Did you have that
He was
Gohan
a
ass
great
haircut
magician.
too?
The best trick I ever saw him do was
Whatever.
pop a
What-
transparent
yeah.
balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to
Also,
fly
I
out
love
from
that
the
voice
inside.
acting. It's like, that lousy son of a... Son of a... I love that so much. It sounds so real.
I was right up close and didn't blink or look away once. But for the life of me, I still don't have the faintest clue how he pulled it off. Really incredible stuff.
You've had 10 years to think over it and you don't have a single idea?
I saw him perform too. He always used to bring some gifts along for the kids who came to watch his show, and he'd hand them out after he was done. Sometimes he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list appear in his next show.
Wow. That's so nice.
He doesn't sound like such a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
But after he died, there were also rumors that he used the wish list to find out what was precious to people, with the intent to steal it later.
I guess that works.
As I'm sure you know, the
Like a real
Phantom
person
Weasel
having a
would steal
consequence.
just
Yeah, no.
about
This voice acting
anything
has gotten
from
really
anyone.
good. I love it so
Whatever
much.
the case, now that the
The
weasel
more
is back,
the longer Genshin goes
Caesar's
on,
become
the
a hot
more the
topic
voice
once
acting
more.
gets better and better, and I love it. It's so good.
I bet Gemma must be pleased. If Caesar's name gets cleared, maybe it'll finally give her some solace after all this time.
Yeah.
No, speak of the devil. That's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar, she's definitely the one to ask.
Yeah, you see that greeting woman over here? Yeah, I'm sure she's the right person to ask in case you want to know more.
So that's Gemma. Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's wrong? Wait, it looks like she's injured. Come on, let's see if she's okay.
Well, he was fighting off a bear on the way here because she's that much of a girl boss. I've been saying girl boss a lot recently. I don't know. I've got like my friends have gotten me unironically to say the word slay and girl boss. I don't know.
Hi there. You're Gemma, right?
Who's asking?
Me.
Don't be afraid. We mean no harm. It looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern, but you didn't answer my question. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
Yeah, but you know what? If I were her, phone's going off. Just make sure it's something important. Okay. Oh wait, a friend is texting me right now about class. Sorry, my friend's giving me a text. I'm just okay, yeah. But that's what I would say if I were her, because it's like, you know what? Are you here to ask me about my husband? Are you here to face him? I don't want to hear any of it. So I totally understand her concerns. A minute, and then ba-da-da-ba-ba. There we go. Okay, yeah. Telling my friend how to do their one of my classmates telling them how to do an assignment that we had. Okay, it's a school thing. I want them to get full score. So yeah, we're good. All right, thank you for waiting.
My name is Lyney, and this is my sister Lynette.
We're magicians. You may have heard of us.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler. We're investigating the Phantom Weasel.
Mm-hmm.
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he still lives, that means that Caesar was falsely accused. You knew Caesar better than anyone else. So if you're willing, we'd love to hear what you think about all this.
Because for some reason, we're detectives. No, I'm kidding.
I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
Yeah, he's got a bow, she's got a sword, I've also got a sword, and Paimon has insulting nicknames.
I never believed that he was the Weasel.
Huh. I suspected as much. Okay, so going back 10 years, do you remember anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have a falling out with anyone, for instance?
No, not that I know of.
Got it. All right, sorry for disturbing you.
Lynette
If
knows
you don't
something.
have any more questions, please leave. I want to be alone with him.
Also, is her hand okay?
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about her.
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
She simply doesn't trust us. She really doesn't.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and started questioning her about things that happened a whole decade ago.
Yeah.
It makes
She
sense
probably
that
thinks
she'd be
we're
wary
there
around us.
to
In any
further
case,
worsen her
I doubt
husband's
we'll get any
situation.
further here, so let's call it a day. Meet me outside Hotel de Boer tomorrow, and then we'll start the next step of our plan.
Okay. But first, you have a crisis to solve. Balthazar, wait until this next morning. So, okay, so here, 8 o'clock. We have a city to, not city. We have a nation to save though. So our date, Lyney, not date. Our meeting might have to wait a little bit so I can save Fontaine. Here we go. And we gotta meet with Navia here.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
They were yesterday.
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia?
Really down right now. No need to push yourself so hard. Aww.
Navia, what's wrong?
You know what's wrong.
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
Sorry for your loss.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still... I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And They were caught in the seawater.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle?
Aww.
Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, Demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
Aww.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, Demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Aww.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else.
Aww.
I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise.
Aww.
I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means.
Not the two, not Melissa and Silver.
By the way, you can
Aww.
have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Julianne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver.
I wouldn't read it out loud in front of Navia, but
Everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated.
why'd they have to go though? They were so
Overall
cool.
outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
No one's sacrifice is truly necessary.
Right. Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
Why is this getting so real?
You're right. Thank you, Paimon.
I guess this is the story they want to
What
tell.
you said just now was pretty amazing, actually.
Oh my god, Paimon was big brain for one.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
Oh shit! What, huh?
The knave? What are you doing here?
Is everything going well on your side?
Oh, they're working together.
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to the ground.
Ashley,
as for these supplies, we have everything taken care of.
So true.
There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
That's all I can say at the moment. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm trying to process.
Do you two know each other?
Apparently.
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
Man, this is so cool. I've been talking about how like I wanted a story in Genshin where like the Fatui aren't the bad guys, and we're getting that. We're getting that. The Fatui aren't the bad guys right now. It's so good.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes
What a
themselves.
powerful screen.
I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia.
Protecc? Protecc. Well, I mean, we did it. We were able to protect, so we're good.
Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate, then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention.
Bye-bye, Miss Knave.
By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Oh?
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
Paimon's trying to...
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in.
Oh?
Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance.
Okay.
You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals.
So, the time for jolly cooperation has become?
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you.
We are just working together with her. Alright, I'm all
During
for
some
it.
recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins.
Child?
In Poisson.
Okay.
The ruins date back to ancient times and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Lyney Lynette and Freminet have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents.
Imagine you're like, sorry. Imagine you're a disaster victim, and your disaster relief comes in the form of your favorite street performers, aka the magicians. That would be. I don't know if that would feel like. I don't know how I would feel about that, honestly. I don't know if I would feel like amazed or what, but.
Lyney told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want to give you this task.
Just an outsider like me?
The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Lyney, Lynette, and Freminet said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
Yay!
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
We're the great adventurer
Excuse
duo.
me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
And if primordial seawater comes through, then you could potentially die, so.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
Navia strong, but she needs company right now. Maybe that company if she goes to explore the ruins with us.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
Alright, together.
Alright, the ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Poisson.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Yeah. Alright. That's gonna be enough for today. Yeah, okay. I think that's gonna be enough for today. So, I guess what you're watching. Sorry, I don't know if this is like fun to watch. I know it's just a lot of cuts and watching, but I mean, I think it's fun and it's really nice to like just sit back and watch for a little bit. I don't know. This is getting really good. And I always love capturing my reactions on camera, even if it's kind of weird. I don't know. Sometimes I don't really know what to say. I feel like I should just stay quiet and not say anything. But at the same time, I'm also like streaming and I should be commentating, so I feel the need to say something. Not really sure if I say if it really fits the mood all the time. But like, I don't know. Sometimes I can't think of anything better to say. But yeah. Okay. So, yeah. That's all I got for today. Next stream schedule is gonna be on tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be come up tomorrow. We'll be doing some more stuff. You guys will see that soon. So yeah, I'll call it there. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you later. Bye bye. Doing a good job.